When it comes to our smiles, many of us are living with some false ideas about how to keep them healthy. Anaida Deti is the owner of DentalX here in Vaughan, and today she is joining me to share some of the most common dental myths out there. Welcome back to the show, Anaida.
Thank you for having me. It's
So,
a
one
pleasure.
of the myths you say is that people think you can't go to the dentist while you're pregnant. I'd actually never heard that one.
A lot of people think that it's dangerous to go to the dentist when you are pregnant, but that's not true. It's very important to have to see the dentist when you are pregnant. Especially one of the most common things we see is it's called pregnancy gingivitis, and you see quite a lot more bleeding, and the gums are very inflamed during pregnancy because the hormones, as we know, are going crazy at that time. So it is very important to see the dentist and the dental hygienist to make sure that you get proper treatment if it's needed. The only thing that we don't suggest during pregnancy is, especially in the first trimester, it's the x-rays that we usually just let them, unless it's an emergency. But otherwise, we don't take x-rays. And also fluoride. Fluoride is one thing that we don't give to the patient when they are pregnant.
Okay.
But otherwise, it's very important to see the dental professional.
Okay, excellent. And so then what about all those people out there walking around now right now saying my teeth look good. I feel fine.
It's, when you feel pain or when you see something, it's already too late. So it's very, like that's why we have the patients coming in every 3, 4, or 6 months to make sure that we get everything early. So prevention is the key of, especially in the dental world. So we have to make sure that we see and prevent anything bigger from happening, especially when we see like cavities. It's very important to get them when they're very little, because when they hurt, it's already too late and it's becoming a root canal. Or also gum disease, like let's say if they have a little bit, like of bleeding, or let's say if they, like they don't see anything, but we can see that it's the early stages of starting something. Then for sure we have to make sure that we take action before it gets any bigger.
Okay, excellent. Let's talk about the baby teeth.
Yeah. So a lot of people say, oh, baby teeth are not important. They will fall anyway. It is true, they will fall, but baby teeth are as important as the permanent teeth. And they are there for a reason. It means that, the baby teeth have a very important function. Definitely it's for chewing, which is the first thing. And also they keep the place for the permanent teeth to come in. So even if, let's say, they have a cavity, or you lose the baby teeth early, we have to make sure we replace them with maybe a temporary crown, or let's say with a space maintainer, just to make sure that we keep the space so the permanent teeth come to place and they don't go all over the place. And then you need orthodontic treatment, probably a very, like advanced orthodontic treatment at a later date. So
I
baby
mean,
teeth are
and we
very
can't
important.
we can't dismiss obviously that taking care of baby teeth sets you up for success taking care of your adult teeth later,
True,
right?
true. So that's also very, like it's a very good point, because we have to teach kids that you have to take care of your teeth early, so they know when they get older, they continue, and they take care of their teeth, especially during the teenager years, which is the hardest time to make, them take care of their teeth. But that's why it's very important to actually teach the parents more than the kids that the baby teeth are so important, because I hear a lot of times when they say, oh, you know what, it's okay, baby teeth are not as important in front of the kids. And that's not good. We say no, baby teeth are very important as the permanent teeth.
Okay. So I'm curious about teeth whitening because this is something that I've heard can harm your teeth. Is that true?
It is not. Teeth whitening do not harm your teeth. And I'm talking about teeth whitening done at the dental office. I know teeth whitening, sometimes they're done also elsewhere, which I definitely, don't agree with it. If you don't come to the dental office and cut your hair, so it's the same thing, that when you go to other places to do teeth whitening, I don't agree with it. But in the dental office, when we do teeth whitenings, they are not dangerous. There is no permanent damage done to the teeth. The only thing that you see is only temporary sensitivity. That's the only thing, and that usually goes between 24 to 48 hours. And then your teeth become back to normal, just whiter, brighter, and much nicer smile.
I'm
But
curious,
they're not dangerous.
how long does teeth whitening last for?
We usually say it's good to be to do the teeth whitening once a year. I'm all, like always I say, everything in moderation. You don't, do things, like in extreme. You have people that want them, the teeth when they smile, the only thing they see is those white teeth. But I usually say everything in moderation. So once a year is a good, it's good to do them, and maybe touch up a little bit at home for maybe every 6 months or so, to touch them up a little bit at home, but not more than that.
Okay, excellent. So we're coming up at the end of this. This is great though, but if people want to connect with you and they have questions, where can they find you, Anaida?
So they can find us on social media, which is one of the best ways to reach us. On Instagram, dentalx.ca, on Facebook at DentalX. And also they can shoot us an email at info@dentalx.ca, or on our website at dentalx.ca.
All right. Thank you so much, Anaida. You're always a wealth of information. We'll see you again next month.
Thank you very much for having me.